Greetings and welcome back to Mindustry. I'm Dgray, and in today's episode we'll continue the campaign, trying to see if we can get through all of this in our first try. I have never tried any of these two maps before, so let's try Frozen Forest today. We'll need to do it to unlock the other two. This one we'll need to reach wave 10 in Frozen Forest, and this one over here we need to reach 15. So what I think we should do is try to go for 15 this time, just to get the minimum requirements for these two. Because in the first episode I didn't see this one required wave 20. So that's something we'll have to get done at a future stage before we go here. So today we'll go for the Frozen Forest. And without much further ado, let's just jump into it and see if I can figure this out. Here we go, guys. Okay, let's first do a small amount of scouting. I want to see where the enemies spawn. There's nothing here. Is anything over here? So where do the enemies spawn? Okay, nowhere to be found. Oh, here they spawn. So I'm guessing they spawn from up here. All of them. So that's pretty much the place I want to defend. How about the middle? Nothing in here. So first things first, let's get a ton of mining up and running. Here we are, and there. Let's just get all this back to... Let's get it to right here. There we are. That should be all of these connected up and supplying our base with even more things. What do we have up here? We have lead. Might as well connect that up in here as well. Just so we have all the lead items. That is good enough. And let's take this out. As always, please comment and help me out with the designs and whatnot for this Let's Play, since I'm quite new at this kind of game. And as always, please like and subscribe as well, so I know that you want to keep watching this. That is also very important for me. So let's see, they spawn up here, but there's no copper close by it. Oh, there's right here. So let's see if we can do this and make life a bit easier for ourselves. Is it possible for us to just drag some belts like this? Please go up this way, down, and then continue it this way. Because what I want to do is trying to set up a defense like we did in our first map, right at the edge. Don't know if that is possible, but we'll find out. So right here. I think everything will spawn right here. At least that is what I'm hoping. So what if we just do this? And then we'll need... Where is it at? The router. And I don't know if it's good to do it like this. I have no idea how the designs work. I think that is a bad idea. So I might just do two walls instead. Remove this, please. Oh, it's so stressful when you don't know the correct way to build yet. But what if you just do it like right here, or maybe take it up one more. So what if we just do it... Let's see, where should we do it? Right here, maybe? I think here would be good, and then we can do one up this way as well. So what if we do it like... Just like... Oh, I don't have any copper. I'll just spend it all. Whoops. Let's get our in our... Where is it at? The routers. Right there. To get that up and running. Then we'll also need to have some walls. But for now, this is at least supplying what we need. And we'll probably need to drag it the other way around as well, if this doesn't supply enough. But until then, let's just close this off very easily. And let's build ourselves a few walls so we can have a bit of defense. And get down the belt so it doesn't just cycle around. There we are. So now they're at least all full. And hopefully this can defend us from the first wave of mobs. Bit of defense. So now we have that hooked up. And very soon we'll see if I placed it wrong and they can attack from more places. And if they can, we are in serious trouble. There. So let's see. It seems they only spawn up here. Seems it did it. Nice. Oh wait, new content unlocked. Huh. So that seems that worked perfectly and exactly as I had planned. So it seems this will be very good. Then we'll just have to watch for anything flying coming in, because I don't really know how they will affect our things. So here we go. And go out here. There we are. And let's get this back to the main base. And go in right there instead. So that should give us a bit more copper. We have lead down here as well. And we should probably try to look at some of the new things we can make. Since right now we're only using copper and lead. And I think there's more things to do. More copper here. So let's just grab all the resources for now. Yeah, please hook all of this up. And we could just drag it down, to be honest. And then do it this way. Down and down. So now we just have to get it back to the main base. But before we do that, we might just upgrade it up here a small amount. Getting some more defense. There we are. And hopefully this can defend us for a few waves. So that should hopefully save us. More copper here. Let's just steal that. And please take you back to the base. There we are. That's more copper flowing in. Let's look at some of the production we got. What does a combustion engine need? Input coal, spore blast, and whatnot. So we can actually make power this time. Because I saw we had coal right here. I don't know how coal works, to be honest. Oh, I know how coal works, but I don't know how the power system is in this game. So we'll just try and take as much of it as possible for now, and hopefully it will somehow just solve itself. We'll also need to drag this. Let's drag it up. I think that might actually be a bit easier to manage this way. There we are, and then we can remove these two. So that is more copper flowing in. And let's just look at what we can make. This is air defense, we'll need that at some point. Mechanical drill, a ton of different here. Combustion. We were producing it, where did the coal go? Right here. So how does the combustion engine work? First things first, let's just get the coal out. We probably need it to go both ways, so both go to... So what if we just do right here and have a junction sending some to the main base? Because I'm guessing we'll need some there, and then have some sending Let's see, a router. Sending some back to the main base like this. Please go in this way. And it seems we have to sort this out. Please take you the other way, maybe over here. Because it definitely can't supply enough out this way. And then we'll just have a junction to get it to the other side. And our defense is easily handle everything that's thrown at us. Oh, coal is not used in this one. Good thing to know. Coal is not being supplied into this one, so we can actually just remove all of this. Let's now know that. Then we'll just have the coal flowing into, I think, the combustion engines. Let's just keep it right here. Or maybe out here. So how does this work? They'll need coal in. I'm guessing we'll just do routers to supply them. Don't know if that is the correct way to do it, but that's the way we're doing it right now. So let's see if this powers these up. It does. So now we have power. What can we do with power? Not the walls. We have some presses. What does this one do? Well, I could probably just check it in here before I build it. So it needs coal and graphite to produce. What do you produce? Doesn't say an output. Oh yeah, output is one graphite. So it just needs coal and output is graphite. So does that mean I can just do this? Let's see. As a small test. What if I just do that? Ah, that worked. And then a silicon smelter, what does that one use? Let's just check it here. Oh yeah, again, don't build them, just check what it says. Coal and sand gives silicon. And this one is coal, lead and sand gives pyrite. So we mightn't even need those unless this one can do something for us. So what does, oh, again, check the info. Power uses power to produce things. And it needs lead and copper in. Or lead, yeah, lead and copper. So let's try and find a place to build this. And we'll probably need a combustion engine close by. But we might actually be able to build it right here. That might actually not be a bad place. So let's see. And do that. Let's see here. Oh, I love learning a new game. It's always fun to see how all of these things work out. So what if we do this? We'll then take this one out. Just put you right here, in between. And do routers to both sides. And see if this can make it work. Now it just needs the power. And if we take this one in, then maybe this can supply enough. Let's see. Power production. Let's hook up some coal. There we are. Oh, no. That is wrong. Please go away. The coal has to go in here, but we'll have to do a route up here to see if this will work then. And let's see if this will start to produce. Building process, so that is actually working. We'll get a mining drone soon. However that works. But yeah. So we'll probably have to find some kind of good setup to do this in. And the graphite will probably need to take that back to the main base. I think that is used for a lot of different things. And since it does need power, can we just hook it up here? Let's try this. Let's give us a few. And then we'll just do a nice junction on this one again, like we did before. Our router. And take you out this way. Going up this way and then in. When something attacked us, it seems... Oh, something is flying. Wait a sec, what is this? Oh, it's a mining drone! Look at that, guys. Ain't that cool? It's just mining whatever we need. Don't know how it's applying it to the base, but I'm guessing it's gonna fly down and supply it somehow. And I'm guessing it pretty much didn't make enough room on the side, right? I did, but I can't take it out. Silly, silly me. But this might also be enough. Because if I move this one, and sand I don't think we have anywhere. Copper, coal, lead. It doesn't look like we have anything but those three. So that is actually extremely fine. Because the rest we can just use. Oh, does it use coal even though we're not using the power? That seems to be the case. Good to know. Go that way instead. Then we'll need to output up here. Let's do this. Here. And make you go into the main base, because I'm guessing this is a resource that is quite important for us. And why ain't you getting any coal? I'm quite sure you should be getting coal. Oh, we can't use these. We'll have to do one way. So what do we need instead? How does this one work? 7 other direction equally. That's not what we want. Inverted sorter. That's not what we want. Guys, what is a good way to do this? We could probably do it like this. So let's see. I don't know if this is the correct way to do it. But if we do this and just do move you, get you in, then we should be able to do this to supply these. And do tell me if you know a different, a better setup than that. And then we have to remove the coal from these, since they're jamming up the entire system. There we are. Oh, that's the mining drone. Thought it was an enemy. Oh god. But now we have silica flowing in. And do we have enough room to do one above as well? These are not all being used yet, so let's just keep this flowing and see if we can fill up this many. How many items did it use per time? Does it say it anywhere? So it used 2 every 1.5 seconds. So I'm guessing these belts can't keep up with that kind of production. Since what they're supplying 5? 4.5 items per second. So yeah, one can supply 3 of these. At least that's what it seems like in terms of production. So yeah, let's just set that up different places. And we should probably check on our, what's it called, defense up here. It's looking fine, but I kind of want to make it a bit better in preparation for whatever is going to attack us. And do it to here. I'd like to get in routers like this to here and get a bit of defense. Where's the walls? There's the walls. Let's just place these for now. I should probably have done this instead. Let's see, come on. There we go. Then it almost fits over this way. There we are, and get in some more. So that's at least gives us a bit of defense. And here comes more enemies. And we'll just have to hook up a bit of copper. We have a node over here. I'm guessing that the defense is going to handle that small amount coming in. So let's get all of this up to our defense. That should be all of them hooked up. And then please come this way. Not the most beautiful setup, but I think it works if we just do this. Oh, that I learned that I press control when I do this. That made it a lot easier. So now we have ammo flowing into these. We'll probably need to get some anti-air as well. But that will need lead, and lead we have right here. So what if we just add a row of anti-air behind? 1, 2. And do the same over here. 1, 2. Could actually do one more instead of that. Say 1, 2, 3. And then we just need to get the lead up here. Let's see. Please come this way. Since our anti-air needs less instead, so put in a router again. That should feed these, and then we just need some from over here. Do we have any lead somewhere over here? If you look at the minimap, I can't see any, but we should have some somewhere, shouldn't we? That's coal, that's copper. But we have lead right here. Let's go into this one. So that's a bit overkill. All this is being used to supply these. So we should probably take this one up to up top. So let's try that. Junction. Please come this way. And this seems like it might be a bit overkill, because you also need to get this back to the main base. And for all of you that's watching my Factorio series, you know how much I despise spaghetti, and this is just spaghetti galore. Because look, oh, we have some right there. Well, ain't that just stupid then? So we should get the lead back instead some other way then. Yeah, let's just drag it this way. Please come with me if you want to live. Yeah, let's get it all the way over here. Fine. And you'll do a little bridge here to there. Bridge to... Oh, because it doesn't know it's a bridge. Bridge, bridge. Can we do it to here without messing with anything? No, we can't. Let's just remove these, then we should be able to fix this. There we are. And we can see we also need to fix this anyway. So get you to go that way, please. Outflow in that way instead, and then we can do a junction right here. Because we do need to get some, what's it called, items back to our base. Because we need that for our tech tree upgrade. You can just junction over that way. 2 might be... that was a mistake, I made a second one, but there we are. So at least now that is going to supply more things for our base. We're also making silicon. We can also make more mining drones if that is what we need. Oh, we got to wave 10. And is everything holding strong over here? Yeah. And did we have to go to wave 15 or was it 20? I think it was 15. It might say unlocked at some point. So let's try and go for that. And let's just get our walls up a bit more. Don't know if this is overkill, but There we are. So lead we had to take up top as well. And we had a lead depot right here. Let's get this through. Go up this way. And is some way to prioritize? No, we don't need to prioritize, we just need to do a router here, so we can take any excess back to the base. And by excess I mean anything that's not being used to fuel our little planes up here. Or planes, or anti-air that is. Junction. Please go this way to here and then do router. So that should power our scatter guns. These are powered as well. And we got this flowing in. Then we want to take some back to the main base as well. How much do we have down here? Oh, it's almost full. And wonder if you get more room in it as you go on. If any of you know, please comment. I'd be very much interested in knowing that. Because already it seems like we do. Because if you look at this, this means it holds 9k of everything. Whereas it right now holds 600 and something. Who knows? Who knows? But let's set up a bit more graphite production. So the ones we're not using yet is more lead here. We can add that onto that one. And it can still mine. Can it mine through other things? I don't know. Maybe it can. Let's just add you onto that one. And we have some coal here. You'll just produce what's called graphite for us. Then we'll make a graphite line going up somewhere. So let's go to right here and make a few of those. Graphite press. I think 3 might be overkill, but then at least we have enough. And then we can take out the graphite from here, going back to the main base. What else do we have? Copper is probably not needed that much. Lead we could use, but for now I just kind of want this going in. Oh, we can zoom out even more. Ah, that was nice. Makes it a bit easier to see. So the last coal we have is over here. So let's just add a few mining duels to this one. Go. Down to here, there, and there we go. Then we'll do a few graphite presses. Oh, that was way too many. There we are, and then do an output. Let's just zoom out so we can see where the other one is. Just down here. We might just take it. What is a good way for it to go? Maybe just over here, down. So let's just take it up for now. Here is junction. Let's merge these two together. From up here, I would like to get all you, please. And why aren't you being supplied anything? It should just go in through this. Oh, yeah, that was the mistake I made last time as well. We'll need to do it a bit different, as we saw before. There we go, and do some routers up here instead. So that should work. That should start to produce. And do we have the same problem down here then? That we outputted something different. We did. Go, and a router up this way. So now I think we've solved the few issues I had where I made this completely wrong. This is not flowing anywhere because we haven't connected this one up yet. Please go to right there. And then we'll need to do... Well, that's not really needed, it seems. That is fine. That will just flow in, that will flow in, and then we need to hook these up. Go here, here, and then from this one we want to take you... Can we go below this one without any issues? Can we then go in between here? Nope, we cannot. Stop. Please stop. Oh, the bridge one is a bit strange, it seems. How does this bridge one work? Do we need to place down and place a second one? Yeah, it seems it's quite specific in regards to that. So that's something we'll have to learn as well in the future. Oh, look at... Oh, that's such a mess. Let's just make that a bit prettier because we need a bit of room for our graphite. You can go over this one instead. Then you can go here, up this way. And I want to take you down here, I think would be nice. We can just get the other one to flow the other way. And by the other way I mean this. And then we can remove that one, but turn these the other way. And then we can take the graphite in through here. Look at that. That looks very good. Please give me a junction. Might not be needed, but then we don't interfere with the other one. So that was a very long way to get in a small amount of graphite. But we most definitely need that for our base. And these are all flowing nicely. And is things filling up over here? 871k. We are getting there. These are trying to produce everything they can. Let's just give it a small amount of help. Don't think it is needed, but that'll just speed up this process a small amount. And then we can do that. Oh yeah, this can probably not supply fast enough. So let's just take off one of these belts. Please go up this way. And supply on this side. There we are. So that's definitely gonna be enough now. So the last thing we need to do is pretty much just complete this wave, or get to wave 15. We are easily defeating everything up here. And yeah, I'm just trying to build up a small amount of storage. So copper is full. Now we're just getting in some lead, also very close to being full. And the graphite is probably getting quite soon to being full. Graphite press. I was just seeing if I pronounced it correctly. And what do we have left in this one to take? Not really anything. So I think it's about time we... well, let's just empty out this long line until we don't have so much stored up. But let's just watch our defense kill the rest. To spawn at a very centralized location. Only 2. And to be honest, I would like to go for 20. We'll just spawn the waves a lot faster. And I think we can do that without risking anything. Oh, we weren't even allowed to leave on 15, so that was fine. Of course I knew that. Didn't surprise me at all. But luckily, look how easy they are to kill. And ammo is easily holding up. So let's just finish this few, then we'll go out at wave 20 it seems. Let's just get in some more defense. Or some more walls. There we are. See if you can penetrate my walls. Enemies. So this should, now those both are full. And graphite is all we need, but yeah, that is something we can get more of at a later stage. Right now I want to complete this map. So guys, I'm having so much fun. I hope you enjoy watching my spaghetti through this. Look at this horrible spaghetti. And if you do like spaghetti, please like and subscribe and hit that bell button. It will help me a lot and it will make sure that I can continue doing stuff like this. And of course you can also support me on Patreon. Normally I upload my save games there from all my Let's Plays. But I don't know if I can do that in terms of this. If I can, I'll upload every 5 episodes. Or every 5th episode, so I'll check that out. And if I forget, do remind me. That will help me out a lot. But I think this is a good place to launch and say that we completed this map very successfully, if I must add. And one of the things I've learned quite fast is pretty much just wall off the one area to spawn in, and then just ship in resources. That seems to be a very good tactic. But let's launch and let's go look at the tech tree. That's one of the last things this episode. Oh, sorry about that. I just had to sneeze, so I muted the mic. So let's launch and say goodbye to this world. Yeah. There we go. A+. Only A+. I'm guessing it's because I didn't get enough resources in this time. But I am very much... I think this is a passing grade. At least I'll be happy with that grade when I went to school. So, we got this one. We have the rate 15, which was our goal. And we have this one unlocked as well. So let's look at our tech tree and see what we can get now. That needs titanium, so we can't get those. We can get this one. Stores a message. Okay, is that something for multiplayer or something like that? One of you can tell me. Provides transformation into basic attack mech. Ah, that's pretty cool. Power nodes. I think they will be very useful, so you can transfer power around. A mender. Yeah, so you can repair things. I think that'll be quite good. And a battery to buffer some energy even. And what do we have over here? Smelt sand and lead into the component known as metaglass. A kiln. Huh. Drill. Ah, better drill. Let's get that one. And it seems we might be able to get most of the things since we have quite a lot of graphite. So, incinerators, we can get rid of things. A melter. Let's just tick that as well. So now we're quite far out. Scorch. Ah, is that something you'd like put on the front line? Let's get one. Don't know what they're for. Arc. Oh, electric turret. That's cool. Hail. Ooh, long range. I am all in for long range. That is the best thing in the world. So it seems we've gotten most of these things. And next episode we'll see some of these in action. Hopefully. And I'm quite excited for this, guys. I'm really enjoying it. I hope you are as well. But I will end the episode here. Hopefully you'll like and subscribe and hit that bell button. You can also join me on Discord, where we have some discussions going, and you can support me on Patreon. But as always, I've been Dgray, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye guys.